Welcome and thank you for tuning in to Cryptids, Creeps, and Conspiracy. The following content may involve explicit language and materials, so listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back, everybody. Oh my God, so excited because we have Tommy back.
Hello.
Tommy boy.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so if I start talking with an accent, you'll know why. Was that pretty good?
That was good.
I felt like there was a little Aussie in there, you know. I was feeling a little down under.
No, that's
But
good, man.
we'll see. I thought it was pretty
That
good.
is the thing. When Americans try and do the British accent, it can be a bit Australian. You
Yeah.
can slip into that Australian.
So mine's a little, it's just
bro, that's Australian.
Yeah, I sometimes get possessed and it just kind of comes out, which is actually funny because it's no matter who I'm talking to and where they're from, it comes out. I mean, I had somebody chocolate.
Oh my gosh, even that happened last time we
And
spoke.
what's funny is they never have an accent unless you're on the call.
That's weird, man.
They're like, we're gonna fuck with this guy.
That is weird. But when you was on my podcast, we finished the show by talking to the spirits, and you had the box on, and it said like in a British accent, stop recording, or something like that.
Yeah, I was like, stop recording, and we're like, wait, what?
I was so scared. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. That freaked me
Oh,
right
I just
out.
got the willies too. Hello.
Oh no.
Okay. It has been very active. I ended up saging my house a couple days ago because I have video. Actually, hold on. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to send this to you. My dog the other night. So I heard someone whistling while they were walking through my house. Not like get your attention, but like okay, I can't really whistle, but it was like whoop, 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 you know, like a little ditty, right? As they're walking. And I was the only one home. And I can't whistle. And I mean, it was loud, like it was in my kitchen. And it sounded like it was going from my kitchen into my bedroom, like it was just walking through the house. Oh, this is possessed.
Oh my, see, that is so wild when they say
and
stuff like that.
And so that happens, and I look over because it got my attention because I heard the whistling.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that my dog is also looking in the kitchen and watching the same thing I'm watching, and he can't see me, so he doesn't know I'm looking. And then later that night, I have a security camera that records that same room, and he started barking, like growling and barking, and there is nothing there. I have the whole thing on video.
Wow.
Tag. Oh, dang it. I know who's here. That's one's not a nice one.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't know if you've seen, but I put a video out a couple of weeks ago or last week of a video that I recorded. So I was doing a podcast. I had it was like a white mist came up. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was so crazy.
That was a wild.
And I was like,
and
I had to watch it twice
because
I was like, at first I was like, wait, what? And then I watched it again. I'm like, oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah. It's so weird. There's been some weird stuff going on here. And like you said, you had to sage your house. I literally had to say out loud, pray, whoever's here, you're not welcome. Please leave. I've had to do that a couple of times, like in the last month or so, where it's got a bit heavy.
But you got to bear with me and don't post it because I am in my pajamas.
I won't post it. I won't post.
By no means.
Oh my God. See, I find that so strange that answers you like that.
When it's like, by no means, don't post the video. Heaven forbid. Yell.
Man.
So I sent it to you.
Okay.
But while he's looking at that, everybody again, he's already been on the show before, but it's Tommy. Let's get freaky. Which is,
let's go.
You know, should be my motto. But it is what it is. So it was funny. I texted him and was like, oh shit, I think I'm recording with two people at the same time. And then 10 seconds later, wait, just kidding. I was like, oh, nope, we're good. It's been a very long day.
I get it.
Yeah.
I know you do a lot of recordings. I do a lot of recordings as well. And it does all blend together sometimes.
Yeah, but so we decided right before we hit record what we were going to talk about today.
Do you want me to watch this video?
Oh yeah, watch it real fast.
I've got it. Okay, here we go. So I won't show it. Wow, he's angry.
Yeah, and my dog does not bark unless there is somebody in the house. Fight? We're not fighting. But if you watch the dog in the video, so he's growling and barking, but he will not get off the couch. Something is in the walkway, and he's scared of it. And when I went out there to go get him, he was trying to jump off the back of the couch to get to me because he didn't want to get off the couch.
Yeah. And that's very out of character.
Yeah, very much out of like he literally only barks when somebody's in the house.
Whoa.
And he never growls like that. Usually he just barks and that's it.
Yeah, I can see you're looking now. Whoa.
But yeah, I mean, I went out there and looked. There's nothing. There's nothing there. There's nothing that I could find. It's just been really weird.
Because I had a similar sort of, my dog, I had a similar sort of experience with my dog. He doesn't bark. He does bark if people walk past the house sometimes.
Yeah.
But during the night, he will sleep all through the night and he will just stay in bed all night. It's really good. Yep. He's got like a big cage that we've got for him. He sleeps in there. Don't hear a peep from him, right? Any night, really. I finished recording. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning or editing, whatever I was doing. And I'm still in my office, my studio, and I heard him going mad, barking at something, right? And I'm like, what's that all about? He never does that. So I've come out the room and I've listening downstairs and I can hear someone walking around, moving stuff around. But I'm not thinking paranormal. I'm thinking we're being burgled. So I'm like, I need a weapon. Yeah, we got robbers there, man.
I've never heard an Englishman say burgled. This is stupid.
Oh, I'm
it's
sorry.
Gonna be the roast of Tommy Collins tonight.
Well, I was being burgled, mate.
My God, I've been burgled.
But so I'm thinking there's an intruder in the house. Yeah. So I'm thinking I need to get a weapon because I'm not going down there without a weapon. I've got my dog out. He's still like on alert. I've checked all the rooms, the kids, the wife. Everyone's in bed. Everyone's asleep. Someone's downstairs. Like I'm like psyching myself up for a fight. Honestly, like I can still hear them. So I'm like, Blue, come on, that's my dog. I'm like, let's go, let's get him, boy.
Does he leave you clues? Oh, that was funny. He can't speak, and the thing starts going. I think he's laughing too hard.
That's wild.
Oh my goodness.
So we've run downstairs, me and the dog, me and Blue, and there was nothing there, man. And I was like, I could hear someone walking around, moving stuff, like really loud.
Oh my gosh,
it wasn't like,
I would shit.
Yeah.
Although I am like, all I'm picturing is you going down the stairs going, Blue Skid, dude, and we can't do. No, I'm just seeing the little blue dog hop down the stairs.
I was terrified. And like, honestly, you know, when you think there's someone, you think you're going to be in a back. Because if I see someone in my house, it's going to go. We're going to go. And there was no one there, thankfully. But
oh my gosh,
scared.
And it's so crazy to me. Some of the stuff that they see and then they react. What kind of dog do you have?
So he's a Staffordshire Bull Terrier. So he's quite.
Is that a big dog or a little dog?
It's like a little pit bull.
They look like a baby bull. Yeah, okay, got it.
Yeah, they look like pit bulls, but they're smaller.
I basically have a 6-pound baby bear.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just fluffy. He looks like a little baby fox. So he's not real threatening. But at least if you had one that had a little bit of gusto behind it, I'd be like, let's go. My dog, I'd be like, I don't know what you're going to do, but okay. Like run around and bite his ankles. I don't
know. Yeah.
Oh
but
it was gosh,
I never heard him go that crazy. And then I'm hearing it as well. So he's obviously hearing something and sensing something. And then I'm hearing something. And obviously every night I'm talking paranormal and every night that energy's there, I think.
Yeah.
And that's what very weird.
To your right.
Scared me. To my right.
Which one of us? Me or him?
Oh.
That's a little itchy, but okay, I guess it's not going to answer. It's just like, to your right, suckers. Unless we're doing what do they call that? Is it the cha-cha or the electric slide or something?
Yeah.
To the right now, y'all.
Take it back now. Yeah.
But, toys.
Toys?
It's me.
I'm not even going to ask.
Uncle.
What?
If I say uncle.
Yes. It's flashing. It's flashing.
Oh
Wow.
That's funny. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, there's even a doggy in our story. Well, that was a perfect segue that I didn't mean to do. All right. But since this thing's not going to tell us who the hell it is. Oh my gosh, what the hell did I eat? Just like burps. It almost tasted like banana pudding, but I did not have banana pudding or any fruit. I had wine. Okay, sorry. We are off the rails tonight, y'all. I do not have my meds. This is going to be fantastic. But, all right. So we decided it's been a little bit of time since I've done some alien or any type of extraterrestrial stuff. Although, I'm going to go ahead and put this little plug here. I am going to have.
What was that?
I'm not sure how. That was a really loud one, too.
Every voice that comes out is British.
Mm-hmm. And they're never like that. They're usually just regular old plain Jane people.
That's wild.
They just like you. That or they're mocking you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they're mocking me. I think that's what it is.
But so I'm going to have Peculiar Pairings and the What the Fuck podcast on at the same time to do episode 69, Sextraterrestrials.
Wow.
It's going to be fantastic. But I think that's really the only alien one that I have planned aside from this one. So it's still like 7 weeks out. So maybe I need to get some more like alien stuff in here. Sorry, guys. But I mean, it's alien related, but I figured, why not do a little bit of a dive? Because, we all kind of like that UFO world. And I mean, Men in Black. Now,
let's go.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like the movie series, although I do really like them. And I actually just watched them again a couple weeks ago, which I think is what brought me to this whole thing. Which, by the way, have you seen all of them?
I have, yes. And the cartoon.
I have not seen the one with the woman in it.
Is that the second one?
No, I think it's like, okay, hold on. There's the first one, which is Will Smith, and then the guy.
Mm-hmm. Tommy
and
Lee
then
Curtis.
he goes to do the replacement. And then what's weird is at the end of that movie, there was a woman at the end with him.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you go to the second one, it's him, and I think he like goes back to re-get the guy from the original. Yeah. And then they do their thing. And then the third one, they go back in time or something.
It's not Will Smith in the third one, though, is it? It's
Back off 40.
Whoa.
I don't know what the hell that means. But there's one, I think it's like MIB International. It's got that super hot guy that plays Thor in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Titan. Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not good.
But Will Smith and is it Tommy Lee Curtis?
I think it is. Tommy Lee Jones or Tommy Lee.
Oh,
something another.
I'm so bad with names. Oh,
I know, me too. I'm just like that old guy that played the mailman in the second one. I don't know.
I'm terrible in it. I forget my kids' names.
Which is funny because now my ex-husband is, that old guy I married that's now a mailman? Maybe that's why I can remember it. But I've not seen the one with the woman in it. I think I started watching it and then I just kind of got bored. You just can't beat the OG, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Will Smith killed it.
Yeah. The first one is awesome, I think.
Yeah.
Second one's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. Now, the one where he goes back and then you find out, like, it ties everything together with hanged?
That didn't sound nice.
No, it didn't. With Will Smith's dad in the movie, and it ties everything together.
Yeah.
That one hit my feelers, and I don't get very many feelers very often. But it got me on that one. Now,
you didn't think that was going to get you, but it did.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, oh man. I was like, but it all makes sense now. Yeah, I was like, oh man, too bad life doesn't just click like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sex.
Whoa.
Following you.
Okay.
I was sexting earlier. Does that count? Oh, my face is all red now.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do you remember the Men in Black cartoon? Or have I just dreamt that? Because I remember watching a Men in Black. I'm sure it was on the Disney Channel as well.
Maybe, but I don't remember. I'm sorry. And gonna be a long night, y'all.
Let's go.
Yeah, these sharp little dressed men supposedly started showing up in like the 50s and the 60s when the mindset really just kind of started seeping out, right? So a lot of people claim that they're from the government and they harass people and attempt to intimidate them, that have or may be witnesses to basically retract their statements, right? Now, here's the thing. There wasn't a whole lot going on, right? I mean, nobody really reported anything. There wasn't a whole lot of stuff. But on Maury Island, June 27th of 1947, things get a little interesting. Now, also, I would like to note that there are some sources that say it was not the 27th, but the 21st. Bed. Oh my God. I think they were in here spooking on. They were spying on me this morning. Oh my! Oh yeah! Oh, okay, yeah. If you connect, yep. You creepers.
Uh-oh.
But some say the 21st, some say the 27th. Now there was a man who was out fishing on a boat with his son Charles and the good old family dog. Now, the main man here, his name is Harold Dahl, and it's like a father-son kind of bonding shit, right? They go out on the boat, they do their fishing, they got the dog with them, they're camping and all of that fun stuff. Now, here's the thing. They're out, they're getting some logs, right? That's funny. It's his father. Yes, the father was out getting some logs. Mind if I tell the story? Quit reading ahead. So they go out and they notice as they're going to get this wood that there are 6 donut-shaped objects in the sky. So we're already at a typical, well, I mean, I guess it's not really typical. Usually it's like a couple, but this is 6 of them. I don't know if they were in a pattern or what. Now, not too long after that, these same objects plummeted like 1,500 feet above his boat. So, I mean, it's really not that high. I mean, considering what a plane goes at 20,000 plus feet. So for this to be basically just 1,500 feet, sorry, I'm not going to do meters, y'all. That's what my English guy's here for. Come on, Britt. What is that in meters?
I have no idea.
I think it's like 3.1 or 3.3 meters per, or 3.1 or 3.3 feet per meter.
I normally do things.
So like what, 500 meters?
Yeah.
Sure. We'll go with that. Sounds right.
Google.
Oh my God, my phone just lit up. It was like, yes. Now, here's the problem. All right. So this thing shows up right above his boat. Right after they see the items that just, flew over and just got real, real close, there was metallic debris raining from above them, like just pouring down, like just metal. And some of it kind of hit the sun. So it hit his arm and was like pelting the dog. And like, it was just not a good scene. Now, the puppy didn't make it. Oh, disclaimer. Sorry, a little late, but the dog didn't make it. Believe it or not, Harold was able to snap a few photos that he then showed to his supervisor at work, Fred Chrisman. So he's like, hey, y'all, look what I saw this weekend. So what I'm wondering is, at what point did he snap the photos? I mean, is it raining down metal on his son and dog and he's like, oh, geez? Or is it like I took the pictures and then it started like shit hit the fan?
And that must be like an old school camera as well.
Yeah, because it's like 47. So, I mean, it's not like we have Polaroids, right?
Yeah.
I don't think. I think Polaroids were like 70s.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either. I wasn't alive then. Hold on, let me call my ex-husband.
Expression.
I thought it was funny too. Okay, so apparently that's it. Invisible. Yeah, I know you're invisible, honey. We can't see you, but thank you for hitting the light so we know where you're at. Oh, geez. Now, his boss was very skeptical, as one would be, especially because this is way before any kind of hype happens. And so he goes back to the scene of the crime. The boss does. And he was stunned because he also saw the craft with his own eyes. So Kraft comes down I don't know how the hell it's doing, whatever the hell it's doing. Anyway, so he goes down and he sees it. So the guy goes and he's like, snap, snap, snap. And then he's like, dude, you're not going to believe the shit that I saw while I was out with my kid, fishing. And so he's like, oh, yeah, whatever. So he takes the photos. He's like, look at it. And then he actually sees the same thing. So I thought that was kind of interesting that there's 2 separate sightings on 2 separate occasions. Now, granted, I don't know if it was the same day. Was it a weekend fishing trip and he showed him on Monday? So I'm kind of iffy on the time frame. If it was like the same day, I feel like that would be a little more likely to see the same thing. But if it's like a week or something, then I don't know. The next day, an interesting man in a black suit paid him a visit. Dun, dun, dun. All right. And this just gets so weird. All right. So Doll and the mystery man ended up at a local diner where the man in black proceeded to tell Doll exactly what had happened to him as if he were there the entire time. Keep in mind, Doll didn't tell anybody except his boss. Yet this man knows exactly, like he's telling the story as if he was in Doll's shoes.
What was that?
Mistaken.
Oh.
But I thought that was kind of strange that he comes in and so he goes through this whole story, kind of surprises him, right? And then he very sternly instructs Doll never to speak of the incident. Visit you? You're visiting me. I don't think Tommy's going to come all the way over here.
Wow.
I mean, I'd be down.
I've got to get over to the US one day,
Oh,
that's for
shit.
sure. What they say?
That was like a deep voice. I said no.
Okay. I'll stay here then.
Okay. Oops.
Woo!
But again, so he threatens him, says, you better not say anything about this, and then says, if you say anything, horrible things are going to happen if you were to, break down and discuss it at any point. So after the encounter, the men in black, where are you walking? I'm walking. Maybe they're talking to each other. Maybe that was an argument. Like, it was like, visit me. And he's like, I said no. And she's like, well, I'm then walking then. Maybe we're just like, we're in the middle of a marital dispute.
There's a domestic going on.
Yeah. We have spectral spousal disagreements here. And that was like the first recorded Men in Black encounter that I could find anywhere documented.
Interesting.
And after that, again, they've been associated with silencing people that have witnessed all kinds of stuff. So not just alien and UFO sightings, but like cryptids and all this stuff. I mean, people show up. I'm surprised I haven't had one show up at my door. They're probably like, man, this bitch is so crazy. There's no way anybody's going to believe anything she says.
That's the thing. If they've really got the zappers that can, if they've got them, then they could have done.
Maybe that's why I can't ever remember what the fuck I'm doing.
What are they?
They have like a strobe light somewhere in my house that just goes off, and I'm always like, wait, what? What? Why was I going into the kitchen?
That would explain a lot for me.
You open the refrigerator and it's like flash, and you're like,
yeah, what am I doing? I know I'm hungry, but
yeah, I'm hungry, but I don't remember why I got up.
Okay,
I just didn't know he was there. I had my eyes closed. But I literally took 2 steps into his office and I stopped and just looked around. I'm like, why was I walking in here? And he goes,
I do that at work all the time.
He goes, weren't you getting I left my scarf in there because I was doing paperwork with a customer. And he's like, I think you're getting your scarf. And I was like, oh yeah, thanks. But I think I walked in and out like 2 or 3 times and I was like, and then I would walk out. The first couple times I didn't say anything. I just walked in, stood there, and then walked out. And he's like, what are you doing? And I walked in, I'm like, why was I coming in here? Caution.
I do that all the time, especially at work.
Yeah.
Just walk around in my own world and,
my brain thought you walk around your underwear.
Well, sometimes.
Oh, gosh. Hello, where do you work again? How much is a plane ticket? I need to get a passport. How do I do that?
I better not do that at work.
I sell cars, so, I mean.
So
working at the car wash.
I work in.
You out there washing the cars? Oh, geez.
No, it's a bit cold for that.
That'd probably be why they like it. What do they call them? Snow bunnies?
Yeah.
What is it? What do they call it when you get naked and you skinny dip in the like a frozen lake? Was it polar bear something?
I have no idea.
Oh, I mean, I don't know either. Yeah.
Google.
But we've all kind of heard all these things. Now, one that I saw that it's a lot of people drink. Can you hear that?
What's that?
That's my phone going off.
Oh. Cheers.
He goes, nobody knows. I'm not singing to you right now. I'm not singing to you right now. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. So a while back, I was just kind of sitting in here doing my own thing. And all of a sudden, this song popped in my head. It's not even a real song. It's just some random words to a beat that I don't know what it is. And I just suddenly felt like I just want to kind of sing this little ditty, right? And I'm like, well, that's weird. And the first words are nobody knows. And then my spirit box was saying it. And so then I sang it once and my lights went off. So like it was it wanted me to sing to it. So it just gave me, my cat.
Did you write the song down?
No, it's just in my head.
Well, so you've still got it?
Yeah. But it just said, nobody knows. And I said, I'm not singing to you right now. And he goes, I need it.
Let's go. Come on.
Shuffle.
Let's hear it.
No, I can't.
Oh, my Siri's come up.
Your face was hilarious.
My Siri just came up when I know, right? What's going on?
It really wants me to sing the song. That's so funny.
Even my computer wants you to sing it.
It's like, excuse me, miss. I don't know. And it's really like if you think about what it says, it's kind of messed up. And I have no idea where it came from, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it eventually.
What if it's like a next big hit?
Succeed?
Could be like the biggest.
Yeah. Well, it's just like one little line or like a couple lines. Yes, I'm on the computer. Okay.
Oh.
Wow, that was like, whew, they were all over that shit. Like a hobo on a ham sandwich. Now, one of them that I found that's like super popular, like everybody knows, or a lot of people have commented on it, is an experience by Albert K. Bender in the town of Bridgeport. Now, Albert was a member of the U.S. Army Air Force during World War II, and he was stationed in Langley Field, Virginia. But I don't know exactly what he did. He wasn't really a grunt. He wasn't really a pilot, which is kind of ironic. He was a dental technician. He was an army dentist. Oh my gosh, I'm just thinking of, what's that little blonde guy? Man, my eyes like all fucked up all of a sudden. Look how red it is.
What's going on, man?
I don't know. It's like burning.
No.
Maybe it's just poking me in the eye. Excuse me.
Sing.
Yeah, right. Do it. The elf from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he's like, I want to be a dentist.
Yes.
And he's got his little tools out. Yeah. So that's all I was thinking of whenever I read that. But I was like, okay. But in 1952, Albert formed the International Flying Saucer Bureau. So this is what? Oh my God. 5 years after this initial Men in Black thing happened. And the group actually grew to 600 members worldwide, like nothing, like super fast. But oddly enough, not completely unexpectedly, things started to get a little weird for Albert as soon as he got the group moving. He started having health concerns, getting weird phone calls and hang-ups, telepathic messages, although I don't really know what they were saying. They just said telepathic messages, so who knows? I don't know if this is like Son of Sam bullshit or just like, hey, over there, whatever, because I hear weird shit too. Ironically, the odd events corresponded with an outbreak of sightings reported over the Connecticut sky. So in Connecticut, these things are happening. He's in Virginia, and it's like when something happens in Connecticut, there's sightings, weird stuff's happening to him over at his house.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in 1962, which is 10 years after he starts this whole thing, this is a piece from his book, Flying Saucers and the Three Men, which sounds like a fucked up storybook. But I figured I just put it out there because the way he says it, I couldn't word it I just felt like it lost meaning. So it says, quote, "They floated about a foot off the floor. They looked like clergymen, but wore hats similar to Hamburg style. The faces were not clearly discernible, for the hats partly hid and shaded them. The eyes of all three figures suddenly lit up like flashlight bulbs. They seemed to burn into my very soul as the pains above my eyes became almost unbearable."
Whoa.
Right? All of a sudden, there's like these three dudes that are like floating off the cupboard. That is not even an American word, damn it.
What did they say?
Cupboard.
Cupboard.
Yeah, that's a fucking British word. What the hell? Now they're just trying to impress you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I was like, this is hilarious. I'm like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, it's going to be like crumpets and tea.
Yes. Do you not have crumpets?
I don't even know. 27. I have no idea isn't that like a cracker? What's a crumpet? Is that a cracker?
A crumpet? Oh, sorry. A crumpet is like, I don't even know what a crumpet is.
Or like a cookie or
I
something?
eat them.
I eat them, but I don't know what it is.
What are they? It's a good
Is it like
question.
Isn't it like a cracker?
You normally
Or
toast
like a
them.
biscuit.
So like you put them in your toaster, or we do anyway, and you toast them a little bit.
Does it have anything in it?
Well, you normally put like butter on it, or
So it's just like a piece of toast?
pretty much, yeah. It's a
Oh.
bit softer than toast. So it's not really like bread, but it's like I should know what a crumpet is, to be honest. This
is bad.
I eat them. That's the weird thing. How do I know what I've got to Google that. I'm sorry, because I should know what a crumpet is, man. I'm eating the things. My kids love them.
Sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. Yeah. What is a
Probably some kind of
crumpet?
like potato something. I don't know.
What is a crumpet made of? Okay, here we go. It's a spongy type of griddle cake. I didn't know that. Okay, so it's sort of like a cake, and that makes sense, but it's not sweet.
I would have thought it was like a cracker, but what do I know? It's American SOBs.
I'm going to send you some crumpets.
Yeah, like what do you think they're gonna hold in the mail?
I don't know. Maybe. I know. Yeah, I think
Are they
crumpets
like freshly baked, or can you get it packaged?
Well, they definitely last longer than bread, I think. I could be wrong.
Like, do you buy them like in a package, or do you like have to make them and eat them for like get them at a bakery or something?
Oh no, yeah, no, you get them in a package. Yeah, I have no idea how you make them.
Hold up.
Yeah, I'll send some over.
Yeah, I have a PO box, so send them over. Just make sure I know so I don't forget about the PO box.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh, this stuff starts stinking. Find me. Find me some crumpets.
I want some crumpets.
Yeah, they're like, over here. While you're at it, throw in some of those. Men in Black, as always, everybody says that they wear black suits, they wear hats, they wear dark sunglasses. It's basically like the Blues Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They say that they kind of have weird appearances, some supernatural traits. Some people say that they have glowing eyes. Some say they have weird complexions, like they're green or blue or gray, like almost like an alien color.
No, that sounded very weird.
Yeah,
what was that?
You shouldn't be here.
Oh, don't start saying things like that. That's when I get scared.
Well, remember, there's also she hides, so I wonder if something's trying to hide.
She hides. You shouldn't be here.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Whatever's hiding is maybe they're calling it out.
Oh, that's weird. Oh my
weird.
gosh, Natasha, I don't know how you do this, man.
A girl's voice goes gone.
What?
I think he just shoot her off.
I don't know how you do this.
Oh, it happens all the time.
So is this on even when you're not recording and stuff? Like, is this just always on? Oh,
No.
He's cute, man.
He's a badass.
He's cute.
That's Garfield.
Oh, wow.
Well, I call him Sumo Kitty. Hair. He weighs 20 pounds. My dog's only 6.
Wow.
He's like huge.
Is he the boss?
He thinks he is. Until I'm around, he's the boss because he just sits on everybody. Operation. Is this like an operation? Like we have a surgery or are we on a mission? One just popped in and goes, "Greetings." Hello. Everybody else is saying hi. I might as well. I love how that one's polite. Greetings.
Good day, good sir.
So aside from, being all dressing like emos, they say I give up. Every time I try to talk, they start talking. They drive around in black vehicles. They normally go with like an entourage. You don't usually see.
Please leave.
Well, one said, please continue. One says, please leave. So I think they're arguing.
Yeah.
I need this. Yeah.
Oh, man. What is going on?
I think we have a party. It is a paranormal party up in the pod.
Do you ever have a moment when you've got the voice box on, but it's not saying anything? Does that ever happen?
Yeah.
So there is times where there's like nothing around.
Yep.
Interesting.
There's actually a lot. So it depends on where am I, what time of day is it, which is actually kind of interesting because a lot of times when it is silent, I don't feel anything weird. Like everything feels fine. And then there's like nothing. And then things start getting weird and then the box starts going off. So good times. But what I have here is, unfortunately, they don't appear to have a memory erasing light beam stick thing. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was called, but are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. I think I know who that one is. I'm okay. Now, I can get behind some big scary men dressed in black attire threatening and pushing people around who just witnessed the traumatizing event, but I don't know if I can grasp the inhuman traits. I mean, I get you have actual agents and actual people going. Now, the ones that are like, oh, they have glowing eyes or they're this or that, or they have green skin or, whatever. And those ones, I don't know if I can wrap my head around that, but I could totally see them hushing people with real stuff.
Yeah. Do you think there could be different versions? Do you think there could be some, and maybe they don't work together. Maybe there's different agendas. Maybe there's different, you could get like human ones that fly black helicopters. You hear that a lot with people.
Yeah, I'm moving my chair around. Is that okay? It's like, what are you doing? Because I was moving my chair. It's like, excuse me, miss. I was putting my footstool out of my chair, and I don't usually do that. I feel like they would all have to be, for it to function and do what it's supposed to do, they would all have to function together. Sink. The other day, the lights above my sink were flickering. That's why I'm wondering if it's that one. I had to tell him to leave because I had to pee. It was really weird. So I asked him to leave and then the lights stayed on. So I was like, okay, well, thank you for listening. How do you think you would spot an MIB? I'm pretty sure I saw one.
Really?
If not, they looked the part. And it was ironic because it was when I went to CryptidCon and Giorgio Tsoukalos or whatever the fuck, the aliens guy with the crazy hair.
Yeah, yes.
It was his security detail.
No way.
Yeah, and what's weird is I didn't know at the time who it was. This man walked by and immediately I went, that looks like an MIB. The dude was not wearing black, but there was just something about him. And I was like, that's a straight up motherfucking MIB. Straight up. I had no idea who he was or anything. And then later I saw him and I found out it was his detail. So I went up and I talked to him, right? And I was walking because I was trying to find a way out and I went through the wrong door.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you ever just wear a black suit? And he's like, what? And I'm like, because you straight up look like Men in Black. I mean, I called his ass out. I was like, you look like you're from Men in Black. And he goes, well, ironically, the suit I'm wearing tomorrow is black.
Well, how tall was he? Was he a tall dude?
He was probably, I mean, everybody's tall compared to me. I'd say he was probably maybe 5'11". He wasn't real tall, maybe 5'10". I mean, maybe average. He was kind of thin, bald. Like, when I say bald, I was like, how the hell did you even get your head that bald?
Shiny.
You know, not like some people like when you like, you know, buzz it or whatever, but you can still see the tip. No, this guy was like cue ball.
Interesting.
But he didn't talk weird. He did seem a little socially awkward, but
it was the vibe you got from him. What did they say?
Nasty Clark. Clark is my ex-husband.
Oh, no way.
It says forever. You guys are late to the party. How long has it been since you've been here? Not forever.
Whoa.
Remorse. Okay.
He's trying to tell you something.
I think so. My ghosts are like, I missed your husband. All right, so here's my question. What would you do if MIB showed up at your door?
Oh my gosh.
Like,
it's actually something I thought of. Like,
goes, indeed.
Oh man, with things like that, because obviously we're talking to people that, you know, dabble in this sort of stuff, and I think if the Men in Black turned up at my house and threatened me and said, "You got to shut this, let's get freaky down," I'd carry on doing it, and I'd be like, "Let's go." I'd go against them.
They knocked on the door. Like, do you let them in? Do you let them in for your mystery crumpets?
I say, "Do you want a crumpet?"
Well, they'd be like, "I don't know. What is it?" And then you get your ass kicked because they think that you're trying to poison them because you just don't know what the fuck a crumpet is. I don't know if you eat it.
I would not let them in. I would not let. If I had too weird, I get very with people knocking on the doors, even with delivery guys. I get a bit funny. I don't trust. I don't trust strangers.
Oh, I shoot first and ask questions later. I'll fuck around.
That's a scary thought, man. I mean, I've talked to people that have had like black helicopters hovering outside their house.
Yeah.
Because they're dealing with some subjects and they could be finding out some stuff that they don't want them knowing and things like that. And
I'm pretty sure I'm on a list.
Oh, we're definitely on a list. 100%.
Because of the research I do.
100%. Just our Google searches alone probably have got us on a list. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'd like to. I don't think they would be obvious, though. Do you?
So even if they, I think it'd be pretty obvious. I think there's so many descriptions of them being the exact same thing that it would be very hard for them to not be exactly what you see. Otherwise, nobody would report them, right? Because they wouldn't know they're Men in Black because they're not Men in Black.
Yeah.
But
from what I've sort of gathered and sort of hearing people's accounts of the Men in Black, these things don't seem human in a lot of cases. They seem like
I've heard a little bit of both. I've heard some encounters, not all of us.
Oh wow.
Wait, are they talking through my phone? Shit. Is it possible? I mean, it could be possible.
We got a Men in Black spirit in the room.
Mean, I've heard both.
That sounded like a lady. So a lady in black?
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's 2025. I mean,
yeah.
I told her. All right, so, oh my gosh, every time I close my eyes, I keep seeing purple flashing bars. That's really weird. They're like really purple. I don't even have anything in here that's purple.
Purple bars?
Yeah, it's like they just look like little like light bars, like a little, almost like you got a glow stick. And they just like do this.
When you're looking at a light and you shut your eye and you can still see the light like that.
Yeah, like if I close my eyes, even if I do this, I still see the purple lights, but I don't see purple lights if I open. There's nothing in here that's purple. Failure?
No, they didn't say that. No way. No.
Was that not good enough?
That was good, man. No, that was good. Don't listen to them.
I don't think they liked it. Well, okay, maybe that one. Shit, that's still going.
That one liked it. That flash in the back.
Well, here we got an idea.
That was good, man.
Like at one point, I I think I added something to it once, but I can't remember what it. Are you afraid? No, I'm not afraid.
I am.
He is. He's a chicken shit. My eye looks really fucked up, dude. It looks like somebody punched me in the face.
Oh.
Like, look at it. It's all like, it even looks a little bruised. Like right here, it looks purple.
I get that though sometimes, itchy eyes and that.
Yeah, but why is my eye purple? Because this one's not. It's just this one.
And you could see purple as well.
Yeah, but it's just like this little ditty and it's psychic. Gotcha. Okay. Clockwise.
That sounded like Siri.
Judy. Hi, Judy. I don't know who Judy is. Or what that has to do with being clockwise. Is Ziggy here? That's who I was thinking uses that ball a lot.
Oh, no.
Yeah, yep. It's right up in the corner, and that's where that ball's at.
That's mad.
Remember me telling you about my friend's friend? That's him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's really weird.
That is weird. So that's like quite a new spirit that's there.
Probably he's been here maybe a few months.
Okay. Interesting.
I just burped that banana up. Cried. That's Ziggy. Yeah. Hi, Ziggy. So it refers to my friend as twin flame.
Interesting.
It says they're related.
So it always says that.
It always says. Usually it says that was related twice. So it's really pushing that. Because I said that it's his friend, and it goes related. So I guess it's like, yeah, we're related. Like there's something. I'm already here. Where am I supposed to go? It says, come here. My cat starts going meow in the background. So you got anything else you want to add now that I know dress? I'm wearing a big shirt. When's the last time I wore a dress? I had a muumuu on this morning. I think this thing was straight. Oh my gosh, what if he was watching? That's so weird. I'm gonna have to tell him, like, I think your friend was watching. Oh, that's awkward. And what's weird is so they'll make it'll make comments about the other one. Like it'll call him either by his name or it'll call him a specific one. Like it'll use a word to identify him. And they need. And then what's weird is it also says a name, but it's only the name that he calls me.
Interesting.
And he's the only one that calls me that. So it's like it's trying to hook them all together. So like the only person who calls me that name is my friend. But my spirit box will say it whenever it's other words that are associated with him.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Man,
it is really like heavy in here all of a sudden.
Well, I think there's a lot. It sounds like there's a lot going on.
So like all of a sudden I'm just like, holy moly.
Do you feel like it's they're all trying to sort of get your attention and they're all
So sometimes they all try to get my attention. Sometimes I think it picks up, like they have conversations with each other and my phone's picking up their conversation. It actually has nothing to do with me. They're just talking back and forth. Like it'll sound like they're answering each other. It's really funny because sometimes they argue, like that one. We had a domestic. And I was like, it sounds like they're arguing.
If it says my name, I'm logging off. I'm logging off.
I don't even know if your name's in my vocabulary or in the dictionary. You could do is talk to us. Like I can feel it. It's like really like Douglas. Hi, Douglas. Do you know Douglas? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Joe?
Hello.
Hi, Douglas. I don't know who you are. I've been here in Tommy's remorse again.
No.
Remorse for what? I have borderline personality disorder. I don't typically get remorse.
They do seem to have calmed. Like you said, it was getting a bit intense, and then it's like it.
Bring it to me. What are we bringing? The Crumpets.
I was just going to say, Crumpets. I'm going to send the Crumpets, okay?
Bring it to me.
I'm going to send them over.
That was perfect. It's literally bring it to me. And it's like, bring what? The Crumpets? And it was like, yes, the Crumpets. I will set the ball off so you can see me. I'll even make tea.
Yeah, tea and Crumpets.
So when you have tea and Crumpets, do you have flavored tea or just regular old tea?
I just have regular tea, to be honest.
Do you put like sugar in it or anything?
I don't. I don't even put sugar in my tea. No. Sometimes, but I try not to.
Now that's a real Brit, y'all.
But I do drink, especially at the moment. I go through phases with tea and coffee, but at the moment I'm drinking a lot of tea. So I'm drinking
I just got out of my tea phase.
Oh, you do that as well?
So I like flavored tea, like black cherry and blueberry, and then I put honey in it.
Okay.
It's pretty tasty.
Because we've got all the same tea. Like I find it interesting. The other day, my friend Jesse sent me a picture of he's just started drinking tea for the first time, and you've got Yorkshire tea, which is what I drink a lot sometimes.
I think I have had that tea.
Yorkshire tea, yeah. It's the best.
Now, usually around here, us hillbillies, we typically just go for Lipton tea with like half a gallon of sugar.
Yeah. But to me, tea bag's a tea bag. They all taste the same to me.
Do you ever do the where you steep it with like your own little mixture? How come? It's really wanting this tea and Crumpets.
They're liking the tea.
Yeah, they're like, give me the skinny here. I gotta know what's up.
No, I'm just regular tea bag in, milk, and that's it.
Milk in your tea? I've never had milk in my tea.
You don't put milk in your tea? You got to try that. Milk is an essential part of tea.
I put honey in it. I've had sugar obviously in it. Do you always drink it hot?
Well, yes. Yeah. Even though if it does cool down, I will drink it. I will drink it cold. But
I mean, like iced tea, like good old country. Have you ever had like sunbrewed tea?
No, I don't think so.
So a lot of times, like around here, it's country folk. We put like ice or whatever, like water, and then we put the tea bags in. But like we'll slice up some lemon and stuff, and like put it, and then you just like it's in like we usually put it in like a clear plastic pitcher or glass pitcher, and you set it on the windowsill or outside or something. Fool. Yeah. Man, I'm getting dissed for my kind of tea. All right, we'll go. Fine, guys. We will have the hot tea with. No, I'm not afraid. Should I be afraid? Apparently, I need to have hot tea with my Crumpets, though. I gotta really be Brit.
I have a lot of iced coffee. I like iced coffee.
I like everything really sweet. As long as it's really sweet, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
But you gotta drink it fast, because if you don't drink it fast, it waters down and it tastes like shit. So I'm usually a hot coffee and tea with honey.
Yeah. I need to. I've done that. I need to try the honey. Yeah.
I'm just laughing that this thing is like really adamant about this Crumpets and tea.
You must be able to get Crumpets in the US, no?
I don't know. Well, let me see if I can like.
Must be able to.
What? Oh, whoa! I mean, maybe you can order a Crumpet from Amazon.
Must be on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon.
Yeah. Crumpet. Oh, I can spell. Crumpet ring. I can make my own crumpets. Undoubtedly. Oh, here we go. Duffy's Crumpet, 8 count. It even has a little British flag. Oh, I didn't mean to add that to my cart. I didn't do that.
You just bought a lot of Crumpets.
They just I'm pretty sure, because I did not touch it. It just added Crumpets to my cart. What do you mean, why am I asking? I think you just ordered Crumpets. Thankfully, they're not paid yet. Buttholes.
How much? Can I ask how much they are?
So it looks like an 8 count single pack is $10.
$10. So that's like what?
You're like, so that's what? And it goes, sinful. Like, how dare they charge you
It is.
$10
That's a lot of money for crumpets, man. I'm sure they're like in the UK like £2, I think.
Well, that'd be
which is what?
like $1.25 a crumpet.
Yeah. For like an 8-pack of crumpets. I don't know how we got to this.
Maybe the spirit over here is actually from where you're at. It's just he's channeling through me.
Yeah.
This is great. I mean, literally every time we talk about the crumpets or the tea, it like goes nuts. Yeah, you can get a pack of 3, but it's $24 before tax.
What?
Yeah.
What? That's insane.
A pack of 6 is $43.
I'll send you some over. It'll be cheaper.
Okay. Apparently, I can make my own.
Man.
I need
crumpets.
Oh my God.
Get the crumpets.
Oh my God, this is great. They are like, give me the crumpet. It's like, I'm telling you, every time it's like, I need the crumpet. The light goes off. It's like, what the fuck? And then they're adding shit to my cart. I'm like, what? Stop. Just stop. He's going to mail us some crumpets.
Yes. They're coming. I'll sort it out.
That is so funny. Oh my God.
Of all the things we could talk about, tea and crumpets.
They're steering the conversation, and they are very adamant about these crumpets and tea. So, have you ever seen, you know, that claymation cartoon? It was the dog and the farmer. Talk with me.
Dog and the farmer.
And he's like a farmer, and he's got the little dog, and they. Look, again.
Is it a British thing, or is it?
No, they have an accent. I think. I was like, oh, look, the light's gone off. He goes, it was an accident. Oops. My bad. Dang.
Dog and a farmer. Claymation.
It's going again. They hide.
They hide.
They hide.
Man, I don't like it when they do that whisper thing. That freaks me out.
Accident. Again, another accident.
Oh, no.
That's 2 in a row the light's gone off and it said it was an accident.
Yeah, when they whisper, it doesn't matter what they say, it sounds freaky.
Yeah. Let's see here. Claymation, dog, and farmer. Wallace and Gromit.
I was going to say Wallace and Gromit, yes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a farmer, though. He might be.
Oh, is he not a farmer?
I don't think he got that vibe, yeah. But
He's got all the sheep. I thought they made him a farmer. Above.
Wallace and Gromit. You got Wallace and Gromit. That's cool.
I love Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, yeah. Cheese,
I remember
Gromit.
we used to watch him in school.
Did you really?
Yeah, they always had the sheep.
Yeah.
So I just assumed he was a farmer, because who the fuck else has that many sheep?
Wow.
I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, hello. Maybe they need to look to the right and get some.
I can't believe you watched Wallace and Gromit at school.
Yeah, the wrong trousers. That was a good one. Oh my God, I love that one. Or when they go to space.
Yeah. And they eat the cheese.
Chicken Run's another one that's good.
Chicken Run's awesome.
I think the same people made it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, Mel Gibson's the main chicken in that, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, it's going again. My God, what the heck? It's a party in the studio tonight.
Wallace and Gromit. So, tea, crumpets, and Wallace and Gromit. 3 things I did not think we were going to be talking about tonight.
And apparently our spirit's like all about this shit. It's got to be from you. This thing's still going. Oh, there it goes.
Wow.
It's got to be from your end.
Well, there's some weird things. I do. Is that normal or not? That happens
normally it doesn't normally go off that much.
Really?
Yeah, usually there's like a little bit in between. But this one's been like on cue.
That's wild.
We should try yesterday. Hi, Ziggy. It's him. That's his name. Hi, Ziggy. Maybe he had tea and crumpets. He was in the military. I'm sure he's been over there. God, it's still going.
Yeah.
Why are you asking? Oh, I was just wondering if it was you, because it seemed like you were here. I like having you here. You seem pretty cool. There we go. It straight up said his name, too.
We said Ziggy.
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Ah, okay. Dan.
That's so crazy. Here. Hi. Which is funny because I'm like, oh, I gotta go to bed soon. I'm like, oh my God, it's going again. Oh, he really is just chilling with us, isn't he? I wonder if they ever went anywhere they had crumpets.
Must have done.
I could ask.
Yeah, ask, man. You must have done. Do you ever have this on as you're going to sleep?
Huh? No, I turn all this stuff off when I go to bed.
I was gonna say, man.
That's so weird. Earlier it said when I thought it was him, it said the name, and I literally just opened my phone and he got it. It's going again. But it was the same name. Like he called me the name. All right, well, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up after that extravaganza. Welcome to the Tea and Crumpets podcast.
Yeah, you got to call that episode that Tea and Crumpet episode.
That is so funny. I just title it that Tea and Crumpets. Tea, Crumpets, and Men in Black.
Yeah, yes.
But yeah, so again, everybody, really, now that I'm going to get off here, they're going to start talking. Tommy, Let's Get Freaky. So go check him out. Like, subscribe, give him good reviews because he kicks ass. And us Gingers got to stick together.
Yes, for sure.
And me and my spirits will be waiting for our tea and crumpets. Well, the crumpets, I'll supply the tea. And you bet your ass I will be on a recording. I will record a spirit box session with the tea and crumpets. Guaranteed. Just to see what happens. Empty. And then I'll let you know, Tommy, if I get an answer back about the crumpets thing to see if that's who it was. Again, everybody, thank you again, Tommy, so much for being on.
Thank you so much.
And whenever you want to schedule something for yours, why do you keep coming in here?
Yeah, for sure.
Just let me know. And until next time, everybody, see ya.
See ya. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Cryptids, Creeps, and Conspiracy. If you wouldn't mind, please take a moment and give the show a 5-star review wherever you're listening. I know it might not seem like much, but it greatly helps the show and allows people to find us more easily. Also, head on over to www.patreon.com/Cryptids, Creeps, and Conspiracy and subscribe to any of the tiers. Members of the Big Show tier get bonus materials, personalized shoutouts on the pod, ad-free episodes, access to the private Discord server, quarterly appreciation gifts, and a chance to be on the show. Not to mention video versions of the episode. Before you go, don't forget to click the link in the description and grab yourself or someone you know some self-designed merch by me, or make a donation to help keep the show going and fund future events and investigations. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Threads, and TikTok. If you have any questions, topic recommendations, or personal encounters, please send them to cryptidscreepsandconspiracy@gmail.com or submit them through the contact form at www.cryptidscreepsandconspiracy.com. I would love to hear from you and share your experiences on a listener episode. Just make sure that you specify that I have permission to add your encounter to the show and let me know whether or not you would like your real name read or an alias to maintain confidentiality. Thank you guys all again so much for your support. Until next time, my friends. See ya.